I'm going to talk about a question that you may have faced at some point. Should you lend money to a family member or not? Now, it's a tricky subject because it's full of emotion, but I'm here to give you a few guidelines, tips, and even some strategies for handling this delicate situation. Listen, I totally understand and appreciate this might put you in a very awkward position. When people that we love in our family reach out for help, it's human nature to want to step in and help them. If you have any doubts or a niggle that lending your family member money isn't the right thing to do, there must be a reason. Listen to your gut feeling and realise that sometimes not giving in is the right thing to do. The first thing to remember is that it's okay to say no. You might think that saying no is selfish, but the truth is, prioritising your financial well-being can actually benefit both you and your loved ones in the long run. By taking control of your finances, you're setting a positive example and encouraging others to do the same. Plus, saying no can prevent future resentment or strained relationships if the loan doesn't work out as planned. When saying no, avoid providing explanations or excuses. This could just lead to further discussion and attempts to change your mind. Get clear on your goals because it gives your no a purpose. When it comes to saving money, it's essential to know what you're saving for and why. The more specific and clear your financial goals are, the more confident you'll feel when it comes to sticking to your plan and saying no to requests that might affect your progress. So think about your short-term and long-term goals, like maybe saving for an emergency fund or a dream holiday, a home, or even retirement. Visualise your future and let that vision guide your decisions. This way, when they ask, you can say, "I'm sorry, but I'm saving for a house deposit," and give them a legitimate reason why you don't want to put your hand in your pocket. Changing habits and behaviours isn't easy, so be patient with yourself as you work on setting boundaries around your finances. Recognise that you're a work in progress and it's okay to have ups and downs along the way. Remember that standing firm in your financial decisions is a sign of growth and self-care. Offer your support in a different way. If you're not comfortable lending money but you still want to help, consider offering other forms of support like connecting your family member with resources or sharing your financial knowledge. You could even offer to help them create a budget or explore other ways to address their financial needs. This way, you're still showing that you care without putting your own financial well-being at risk. Are there any other ways of helping financially without lending them money? Could you help contribute towards some food or transport or temporary housing? If you believe the need is genuine and the money is the only option, then consider giving a small amount as a gift instead of a loan. That way, you won't have to worry about repayment and you might even be pleasantly surprised if they choose to pay you back one day. If you're saying no to a family member who's asking for money because they're in debt, you could introduce them to debt solutions that might be appropriate for them and be able to ease the pressure without resorting to borrowing. I'll leave a link below the video which will take you to a form on my website, and there's a handful of multiple choice questions, and then you'll get access to all the information about the debt solutions that are available here in the UK. If you do feel pressured to say yes, ask for 24 hours to think about your decision. This time allows both of you and your family member to reflect on the situation and possibly find alternative solutions. Don't delay your response for more than a day. Be clear and concise in your answer and avoid giving vague reasons or suggesting that you might change your mind in the future. Stick to a simple no and remain consistent in your decision. If you do decide to lend money, it's important to set clear terms from the start. Years ago, I lent my sister some money to put a deposit down to rent a flat. She gave me the exact date when she'd pay me back, and we did the agreement over email so that we both knew what the terms were. Depending on circumstances, discuss repayment expectations and a timeline for when the loan should be paid back. Like I did, it's a good idea to put things in writing so that there's no confusion later on. This approach can help protect both your relationship and your finances. When lending money to family, it's crucial to approach it like a business deal. This means setting clear terms and expectations which can help prevent misunderstandings and resentment down the line. Communicate openly about repayment expectations and make sure that everyone's on the same page. Be prepared for slow repayment. Keep in mind that family members might not take repaying the loan as seriously as they would with a bank. This means that repayment might be slower than you expect. Just remember, they might not have many other options and try and be patient. Before lending money, ask yourself some essential questions. Has this person borrowed money from me before? Did they pay me back? What is the likelihood of repayment this time? What will the money be used for? Knowing the answers to these questions can help you make a more informed decision. If you're married or sharing your finances with a partner, make sure that they're on board with this decision to lend money to a family member. This can help prevent any strain on your relationship and ensure that both of you are comfortable with the arrangement. Saying no to a family member asking for a loan can be challenging, but it's crucial to maintain your boundaries and protect your financial well-being. By following these tips, you can navigate this sensitive situation with tact and preserve your relationships. I hope this has helped, giving you more clarity and the courage to say no if you want to. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.